Hello everyone, it's Sister Chittister. I've missed being in primary with you. Today I have planned a short little music time with you. Myself and Bishop Dee Dee, along with the primary presidency, are hopeful that in the fall we will still be able to have a primary presentation and sacrament meeting. So I hope that you'll go through the songs that we started learning and some of the songs you already know from years past. But I hope that you will take some time and go through some of these songs with me each week. Each week I'll be joining you and going over at least one or two songs that we could be singing in our primary program. This week, our lesson comes from our Come Follow Me program, and it is about how to choose faith in Jesus Christ. We learned that faith is like a little seed, and when it's planted, it will grow. Why don't you come outside with me? I want to show you some plants that I have grown this year. So here we are outside. This is part of my garden. I'm growing tomato plants. And if you look in front of those tomato plants, you can see some orange little flowers called marigolds. I plant those marigolds to help keep the big, ugly green worms that like to eat my tomatoes away. So these little flowers play a valuable role in keeping my tomato plants safe and healthy. Here's a little more of my garden. We have peppers and squash, more tomatoes, radishes, cabbage, chard, kale, spinach, lettuce, and beans. And then over beyond the swing set, there are peach trees, raspberries, and more squash planted. On the other side of my yard, you can just see that I planted flowers amongst some herbs. There are things like sage and thyme and basil, cilantro, and this really big plant is dill. It goes crazy. And then we have some garlic and more flowers. All of these things I enjoy during the summer when the seeds grow and mature and we can enjoy the fresh fruits and vegetables that come from our gardens. If you look closely at my plants, you can see that there are some good things going on, and you can also see that maybe there are not so good things going on. Some of the good things are that I see some bees that are flying around, which are super good for our plants because it helps with pollination. I also see that the sun is shining, so they're getting sunshine. The soil is wet, so they're being nurtured with water as well. But some of the not so good things are maybe these weeds that are creeping into my plants. Now weeds, if they're left to get too big or too numerous, they can choke out our good plants. So it's important as a gardener to check our gardens often and pull those weeds out so that our good plants are not restricted by them, and that they can continue to grow and become beautiful plants. Growing our faith in Jesus Christ is similar to growing strong, healthy plants. Just as a plant needs first a seed to start growing, we need to believe that Jesus Christ is real and that He loves us. The little seed needs to be nurtured with water and sunlight. Likewise, we nurture our faith in Jesus Christ by keeping His commandments and by being in church each week. Just like weeds can creep into our gardens and need to be pulled out often, Satan will creep into our lives and try to tempt us to forget about Jesus Christ. So it is important to do those things in our life to keep Jesus Christ as our focus. Good gardeners take needed measures to protect their plants from harmful insects and bugs that could destroy their plants. As followers of Jesus Christ, we can communicate to our Heavenly Father through daily prayer. Our faith will be protected as we strengthen our relationship with our Heavenly Father. Plants do best if they are fertilized with extra nutrients. Our faith and testimony will be enriched as we read from the Scriptures daily. The song we're going to be singing today is a song about faith. I want you to look at the pictures and listen to the music. And as you listen, I hope this song sounds familiar to you. See if you can guess what primary song we will be singing today. Did you recognize the song? That's great. Now let's try singing it all together. And as you will look at the pictures, you will notice that the words are also printed on the picture as we sing along to help refresh your memories and remind you of the words this first time through. That was wonderful. Let's try it one more time. This time we will sing the song without the words written on the page of each picture. Let's see how we do. Nice job! Did you remember all the words? This next time through is what I call our challenge song because there won't be words printed on the pictures and you won't be able to hear words being sung. You get to do it all on your own. But don't worry, if you don't remember all the words, no big deal. You can always go back and review the songs that we did previously that have the words until you know all the words on your own. I love Jesus Christ. I know that it takes a lot of practice to try to become like him. I also know that as we read our scriptures, pray, keep the commandments, and try to remove bad habits and temptations from our lives, our faith will grow and become strong. Faith in Jesus Christ gives us courage when we face hard times. Faith in Jesus Christ also brings us peace, even when the world around us may seem a little crazy. I hope we will all continue to grow our faith. Thanks for joining me for singing time today. I hope you've had as much fun as I've had. I hope to see you next week. Bye for now.